Live. Hey everybody, welcome to, I guess, full separate show at this point now.
Edmonton Tales and Ales.
Yes.
Yeah. We officially have a name and a Facebook page, which I should plug at some point, or will be mentioned on the Twitter stream, Twitter feed, I'm sure.
It's been mentioned a couple times, yeah.
Yeah, already so far.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we got a slightly smaller party today. Just Kelly, DMing, and Sean. Unfortunately, Arsene is a little bit busy as he's headed to a board game convention in Burnaby, on top of running an already successful Kickstarter that has been launched a day ago.
The Lazy Gamer.
Yeah.
20,000 in under 24 hours.
Yep.
It is a lazy Susan for board gaming, so that you can actually spin your board and then no one ever has to play upside down.
Yep.
Or you just be that guy, instead of having to flip the table, you just spin it really hard.
Also be fantastic for a couple games. Like, what is it? What do you call it? There's like the World of Steam, whatever. Innovative Management Service. That was it. It's like a mystery game thing, and one of the things you can do is rotate the board. It's all about like how you see the board and your perspective.
You mean we don't have to get up and change places all the time anymore?
No. Right?
That was the best part.
I don't know. I didn't like tripping over like chairs all the time. It was bad. But yeah, now we're back to Dungeons and Dragons.
All right.
So,
do the Game of Thrones lead in, or how do you want to do it?
I'm not entirely sure. What do we want to do?
Oh, well, we'll do a quick recap. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, they had just saved the inn from a band of goblins. Having fought them off, they were lulled into a false sense of security when a troop of guards arrived at the door. Legios being outside for...
To basically hide.
Yes.
I know I wasn't going to be around and visible when there are going to be guards around. Let's be honest. That would be bad. That's why Catherine's character was outside, but I think she ran off.
It's alright, her being in the woods actually helps.
Yep.
Because she's not here today either, but she'll be back next time.
I believe so, yes.
We still got to find you guys a healer, or we got to find you guys a mage. You're a little lacking in spellcasting still. Once you get up to the higher levels, I know.
I was gonna say, I just need another level.
I know.
I get spellcasting level 2.
You gotta live that long.
Hey, I did a good spell. I had my my Dissonant Whispers that like did like 16 points of psychic damage, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can still lay on hands.
Wouldn't that just make them go numb?
I don't know.
If you lay on them?
Yeah, long enough.
I guess.
Yeah.
Stranger danger.
Alright. You and Ramses, Bertram and Ramses were inside, along with the bartender.
With a dead bartender.
Yeah, he wasn't dead at that point.
He's dead now.
Yeah, he's dead now because the old man that was also in the chain gang that you guys were in, Golthar, completely ripped off from Knight's Dark Terror, which is one of the best D&D modules of all time in my opinion, but I completely ripped it off from that. We're kind of semi-playing that at some point, but I'm just kind of ripping off names at this point. We'll see if we go all the way through that. But anyway, like the Iron Ring, Golthar, pretty much all of that I've ripped off from a variety of different basic D&D modules. But anyway, they burst in, slew the bartender when he ran up to say, "Oh, thank God you're here." And then we left off with Golthar saying, "Kill them all." And that's where we're going to pick up.
Fantastic. And I definitely can't detect that many people.
No.
Considering I'm still half dead from the last fight.
No, actually, you guys had a long rest.
We should have had a long rest. So we should all be back up to full.
So
That's
between them showing up.
Yeah. However, we're still level 1. We're still technically level 1.
Oh yeah, no.
We're gonna heal 6.
I figured
Apply.
what I was just in general. We're gonna get right into it, but last thing I'm gonna say before we start, just for leveling, I was going to figure a minimum of, in order to get to level 2, you've got to play 2 sessions, at least.
Alright.
In order to get to level 3 from level 2, you got to play 3 sessions.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, at least that gives you time to grow into your character.
Totally. Rather than just like, oh, I got all this stuff now.
Exactly.
Yeah, 300 XP, you know, it's every video game ever that you've ever played that depends on leveling you to level 2, you get it almost instantly. You kill the giant rat. Oh, you're level 2.
Yeah.
No.
One of those ones with just a ridiculous level cap for some reason.
Yep.
Well, you could go back to basic D&D and have 36 levels.
Exactly.
What, like 8 now? Something like
It
that?
was 20.
Yeah.
It was 20 in. AD&D has usually been 20.
Yep.
They kind of kept that. Basic D&D was funny that way. You could be an elf and have 12 levels, and you could 10 levels. Sorry, you could be a halfling and only have 8.
Really?
Yeah, halfling was a class. It's
Well, I
it's
remember Elf was the class. I remember Halfling was a class. Interesting.
all the demi-human races were classes. Elf, dwarf, halfling. What's your class? Elf. What kind of elf?
It's an elf. They do elf things.
But I loved it. It's what I played when I was 8 years old.
There's that new one meant for kids though. It wasn't an actual. I don't think it's an actual D&D, but there's a pen and paper that's meant for like 5 and 6 year olds.
Yeah, actually, I've seen that played, or
Yeah.
I've read reviews of it playing. Them. You have to babysit the kobolds' babies. That was part of it, or you have to figure out. You have to do different things. I mean, it's very non-violent. It's very you're introducing them to classic D&D stuff in a very safe, friendly way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just to get the RPG elements.
But my daughter's only 2, so I've got a ways to go yet.
Almost.
All right, so let's pick it up. The guard captain starts basically pulls his sword out of the bartender. Let's go right from babysitting kobolds to pulling the sword out of the dead corpse of the bartender, who was a very friendly guy and gave you all the drinks you wanted that night.
Well, we did save him.
Yep.
And his establishment. And now Gulthar is vanishing off into the distance, out the door, and it is the guard captain's pulling the sword out and looking up at yourself and Ramses.
Oh, fantastic.
Hey, do we have a Gulthar figure, or is he gone?
He's out of it.
Okay.
If I have to get him, if I have to get one again, I'll have to. But you're really gonna have to push to catch up with him now.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in the way.
Yup. There sure are.
So
There was a super fancy back window that got broken.
Yep.
yeah. So let's just move the dead bartender. Bye, dead bartender.
Yep.
No more bartender.
He was also imprinted at one point into the bar, but I think that was by accident.
It's
So-
kind of like when a nuke goes off. It's just a shadow.
Shadow just left.
It's a chalk outline. D&D CSI.
I'd roleplay that.
Actually, I would too. D&D Law and Order. I'd go there too.
Yeah, it's like one of those. What was the name of that game? There was the one they made where you basically have to mop up after.
Oh, what was it? I know exactly what you're talking about, the video game when,
You're cleaning up after adventurers?
So, basically what it is like, you can play, I don't even remember the name of one of the games.
it was like something cleanup detail. It was like, it was usually, it's like a first-person cleanup game, and you're like in these like sci-fi like environments that are exploded and there's corpses everywhere, and your point is that the main player went and killed all these people and just left this behind them and just kept going, and you're the guy who has to clean it up after.
So you gotta like pick up the body parts and incinerate them and like mop all the blood off.
And if you get too much blood on your mop before washing it off, you just spread blood everywhere, and you have to go wash it again and incinerate the body parts.
No, I haven't quite let go of the whole D&D CSI or D&D Law and Order. I'm all over that.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
There are 2 components to the criminal justice system. The people who kill the monsters
and some D20.
Those who clean up after.
This is why we should play Cthulhu Tech at some point. There's totally like an entire thing where you can play like an adventure, like a cop investigating murders, and that would be his entire point. So investigate these murders and do the paperwork and go home at the end of the day.
Oh my god.
You might have to, but just getting back to, I think we've stalled long enough. You guys are vastly outnumbered, and the party's been split. So let's see, what do you guys do? Because he hasn't. You got about you've got about 6 seconds to figure something out before we're going to start rolling for initiative.
If we're all booking, you're already outside.
Yes.
Clearly, we're outnumbered.
Yes. I just need to book it, basically.
I'm going for this broken window over here.
Well, I'm already just like immediately as soon as I see that, just go, oh crap, and basically start hightailing it.
Well,
I'm going
to look after our Sans character for the moment.
Okay.
Because he's not here, and for some reason the dwarf now has a Scottish accent. Oh, you wee cowardly bastards! I have no idea.
It's pretty accurate, actually, compared to what he was last time. So yeah.
So, without even thinking, because he's got a buzz on at 8 a.m.
Of course.
We're gonna say, because that's his muse. He goes running headlong into the crowd and knocks about 3 of them outside, and that's the last you see of him for the whole game because he's not here.
Very nice.
He's trying to charge through.
Okay.
So you can just move the dwarf off and take 2 of those guys with him.
Okay.
Just we're gonna say that he spends the whole game fighting them because he's not here.
There we go.
Very nice. If you're outside,
Yep.
who was left inside?
It was you guys and the bartender.
Yeah. You, the bartender, and the rest of the guys in there.
All the randoms left.
Yeah. Catherine's character, whose name I'm forgetting at the top of my head.
Zamora,
that was it. Zamora and myself were the ones that were trying to kind of keep away from the guards as much as possible and be outside in case we had to run and make sure we're not visible as much as possible, but still kind of stick around in numbers. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make it for that window. Methinks, because that seems to be my only way outside, because we didn't actually have a secondary door.
Yep, and I do not have... I'm just double checking, but I don't think I have an easy way I can...
Oh, spell list?
Yeah, I'm double checking my spell list real quick.
I'm going for this window.
Alright, so you are running for the window?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over for that one.
Just get outside.
This is where I am, where I'm kind of sneaking away, and in this case I'm probably going to be beckoning you, because you're good. You keep me alive.
Zamora can be off the map too, because she's not around.
Okay.
How's it going, Overkill?
Hello.
I remember you, Overkill.
Thank you for stopping by. I think I figured out our streaming issue.
Awesome.
There were some settings that were incorrect.
Oh, really? Is Restream working? No?
I did not set back up on Restream yet.
Okay.
I wanted to test it to make sure.
Okay.
Just to be sure.
Alright, well, welcome to Tails and Ales, and now they've made their first move to run away, and I'm going to try to do my best to kill everybody so that we have a hard time explaining how everybody comes back next week. Alright, the guard captain, seeing you flee, says, "Find them! Don't let them escape! The Vorla will pay a huge amount of money for the tiefling.
Okay.
If the circus doesn't," and I'm just adding a few things on because I'm thinking of it, and improvising dialogue is not my strength. But I will convey the fact that he yells, "Get him for the Vorloi or the circus, whichever pays more."
Okay.
So immediately the guard captain goes running this way with one of his goons, and these guys chase off outside, also splitting their party.
Okay.
And you were standing right here amongst all the charred ruins from the burning.
Yeah. Basically, I was supposed
bush.
to be looking like I was trying to making sure that all the fires and coals were out and stuff.
Unfortunately, the bartender's dead.
Yeah.
He's remnants of the last camp.
This is like his
session.
nuke shadow that is left.
Yeah.
Just somehow.
His nuke shadow.
Yeah.
That's why he's very flat.
And not very interactive.
I have to get the markers out because I need you to put X's over the eyes. Pick a color. Actually, you can just take them all over there.
Let's go with a red, because he kind of needs some X's.
There we go.
I think his tongue needs to kind of stick out. Just some blood leaking from his shadow.
To the bartender.
To the bartender.
To the bartender.
To the bartender.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sad days.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay.
The goal is not to get hammered tonight. But
Yes. Only having one. That's why.
Just get sorted instead.
all right. So now we're gonna say that we're immediately in combat now.
Okay.
So roll for initiative.
All right. Let's see how terrible I do.
10.
I've got the biggest 20-sided, so I should win, right? 8.
Yeah, I've got a total of 5 with that. So.
All right. So
I don't get a
Bertram's
bonus
up.
to my initiative. Oh.
Okay, so you made it outside.
Okay.
You used your full movement. You had 1 round to act before they figured we were in combat.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do?
Oh, thank you for the follow. That did not come through on my email yet.
Oh, crazy.
Very strange. Thank you for the follow, Overkill. Alright, I'm gonna fight these guys.
Okay.
Or do we try to get the hell out of here?
Well,
We try to distract them and get the hell out, or just impede them enough to get the hell out.
Why didn't I take a grenade?
the Paladin Holy Hand Grenade. It's standard equipment somewhere.
Yeah.
I would play a Monty Python role-playing game.
Yes, that too.
That's inevitably what all D&D campaigns turn into anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's not go there. 'Tis a silly place. I can't really do jack.
What would your character do? Forget about mechanics. What would you do?
With that many guys? And considering the fact that I am still level 1,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a feeling that we would try to hightail it. So... do we go for a distraction? Because sheer running isn't going to do it. Not in chainmail. I don't have anything worth anything in my pockets.
Yeah. I have a plan for when it's my turn, but I can't go through any of those details yet because it's not my turn.
No. Okay. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. That's not on fire. Oh, I don't know.
Just keep in mind that these guys, at first level, I'm not going to throw a bunch of 20th level. I'm not going to throw hugely powerful people at you.
No.
These are essentially minions.
But still, that last guy wrecked me.
Yeah. That was a leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just waded through the goblins.
Yeah, no, we
It's
wrecked
like
those
you're
goblins.
wiping them off of your shoes.
Yeah, we decimated those goblins. Like, even with me getting
Melee.
stabbed and going half
Okay.
health.
You know what?
Oh, come on, go for it.
Come
Do
on.
it. Do it.
Do we have
Do
to have
I-
a
do I-
timer?
Do I rush them or do I go for an intimidation check?
Do we start making like a
No,
almost
let's
like a
rush
water-
them.
There we go. That's it.
We're rushing these guys.
You gonna
We
rush
didn't
them?
come here to 5-foot step
Yeah.
full attack.
We're gonna rush them.
So let's do the last thing they'll expect.
Just run at their face. And then I attack.
Okay.
They are visibly surprised by your headlong rush. They did not expect you to put up much of a fight. They were led to believe that you weren't much of a threat. But clearly, you have more.
I'm built like a brick shit house.
All right.
It's true.
That guy who's 6'2", 225 and jacked.
By all means, what are you planning on doing?
I guess I'll just swing my sword, considering I don't have anything where I could
At who
attempt to
and
hit
why?
multiples.
It's all right, you don't need to at this point.
Let's go with the guy with a bucket.
The guy with
The bucket. This guy's a lantern, I think, but the guy right in front of him.
It looks like a bucket.
Let's say the guy. Go for the middle one.
Oh my god.
I've stabbed you through your bucket, sir.
Oh no!
Oh
not
no, my bucket.
Over attack. Oh god.
What do you have?
Which is
Your strength bonus.
yeah.
And your proficiency.
And your proficiency.
With
So
this-
+2 and plus what? your strength
It should be
bonus?
+3.
Yeah, that's a hit because your AC is only 11.
Alright.
Fantastic.
I'll give that one to you.
All right, because it adds 5 actually, so it's 13.
13, yeah, there we go.
Oh, for 8 damage.
8 damage is enough to bring him down.
Yes.
Yes.
You. The
Here I
first
was
blow
nervous
really-
about an encounter, and we're just gonna wreck
Just
them.
destroys them.
Don't get overconfident. That's when all of a sudden their reinforcements show up. Because I'm a vindictive person. I'm a horrible, horrible human being.
So where is it actually calculating?
Okay, so you did take him. You can remove that guy or just knock him to the ground for now if you want, because it is now difficult terrain where he dies.
Yep, exactly. There is a corpse there.
Yeah.
Woo, corpses!
Start it off properly. There's corpses.
Alright, so
Now it's your guy. Your initiative. Or
Sweet.
NPC's initiative.
these are the 2 that you handed back to me, right?
No, those are people that were kind of sitting in there. I'm gonna guess they were NPCs. Probably people saved. Or there's like a
Or-
whole group of people.
No,
who saved.
Yeah,
there was
this
that guy.
is-
in
There was
his-
there was also that one guy that tried to help us that I like inspired, and he helped us to fight. So maybe
Yeah,
it's
no,
him too.
they fucked off.
They all fucked off. Okay.
Pardon my language, but they left.
Eh.
Yeah.
So right now, this guy starts to climb out.
Okay.
Because you guys left through this window?
Yeah.
okay,
And I
so
was right in this area.
Or, I
anyway,
went to the back
so-
one. Both of them were blown out.
This guy starts to climb out, and then sees you there and has a momentary lapse of confidence.
Yeah.
Because he's like, Who the hell are you?
Just sees this giant thing with horns and
And then he
maroon skin.
looks back at the guard captain and says, I found the tiefling! And the guard captain is really annoyed because he is taking forever. So he shoves him through the broken glass of the window,
Okay.
and he lands out. But the guard captain starts to climb out. This guy's outside. Let's make a dex save to see if he... No. That won't do it.
No. He
He
Face
falls
first.
prone. He falls prone.
Very
And
nice.
Indeed, face first, right out the window. The guard captain is in a huge hurry to get outside and join the fight, but he is been delayed.
And cuts himself on some glass.
And now it's Legios.
All right. So after hearing the tiefling, he kind of perks his ears up, looks over. That's right as he sees this guy like fall over and say he found him as he like stumbles out, and then sees the guard captain, and he has a moment and kind of grins, and just starts murmuring under his breath here a spell for charm person on the guard captain.
On the guard captain.
Very nice.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh wow. So I've got a whole 23.
Okay, so the way charm person's going to work.
Yeah, charm person. Wait, but double check. I may have misunderstood, but yes.
Yeah, so you're going to have this spell save DC.
Yeah.
Usually that'll be 8 plus your proficiency
Yeah,
bonus
that's right.
plus your applicable
Okay, so that's 13.
13. So he has to make... Is that... What kind of saving throw is that? A wisdom saving throw?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. So he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. Target is DC. Target DC is 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 17.
Crap.
I don't even have to... That would have been funny.
Yeah.
It would have made this thing over very quickly. 'Cause the guard captain is significantly more powerful than the minions.
And I had some ideas if it worked.
But
So no.
the advantage of charm person, or the nice thing about charm person is if it doesn't actually, if once it ends, you automatically know you've been
Charmed? Yeah.
But actually, if it doesn't work, it doesn't immediately. He knows that you've cast a spell on him,
But he doesn't know what.
He doesn't know what.
He doesn't know what.
But he's suddenly more on guard about you.
Yeah.
So,
I continue grinning, even though I know it didn't work, just because, I mean, you're on stage. You don't stop grinning, even if you screw up. And he decides to start backing up here. He just kind of steps away by here, and he just kind of grabs the ledge, like, kind of keeping an eye out and being prepared to hop over. Kind of making it look like he knows what he's doing. He really has no idea what the hell he's doing.
okay. So, I mean, there is one other thing that I forgot to do.
Mm.
And we're going to catch right up because the minions over there haven't attacked yet.
Yep. Oh, that's right.
We're going to catch them up. We're
Catch them
gonna
up
say the
real
guard
quick.
captain's ahead of the initiative order, and then the minions.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Sure.
Very plausible.
And it keeps me from letting
Bring
you
it.
guys off too early. This guy is trying to get over his dead friend or dead acquaintance, and he's actually standing right on top of him. We're gonna say it. And he made it over top of him. He's standing on the dead guy's corpse. But if he wants to try and attack you, he's gonna have to make an acrobatic or a dex save. We'll say.
Okay.
Oh, 5.
Ooh.
Oof.
So he falls prone on top of the other guy. Oh, everybody's falling down. It's like everybody. Yeah, they're all drunk.
The world's made of bananas.
Okay, the other two standing up. Roll to attack. One completely misses, I'm guessing, with a 5.
Yep.
And then the other one actually hits, I think, with a combined 19.
Yep. Hits.
4 points of damage.
Too many drunk henchmen. 4 points.
Oof.
There's one less drunk henchman.
Alrighty. Oh.
Okay.
All right, back to the top
So
of the
top
order.
of the
So
turn.
Bertram.
Let's do I go for the big guy? No, this guy hit me. Which guy hit me?
We're gonna say the one on the left.
I stab at thee.
So my left.
Yep. One with the flowing cloak who
Yeah.
looks really, really dramatic right now.
I stab at thee. With a 16.
Which is more than enough.
And then what is it? 1d8, I believe.
1d8 plus your strength.
Plus.
You have to actually roll to hit though.
That was the.
Oh wait. Yeah, never mind.
That was the
never
first
mind.
one. Should be 9, I believe. So I have. No, plus 3. So 7.
So 7. He looks really wounded.
That is his plus strength.
Okay.
All right. Going next in the round would be the guard captain, who makes it outside and has to make a momentary decision of who he's going to go after. He sees the 3 of you guys, or the 3 of them.
Tis but a scratch.
Hello, Kaylee Dawn.
Ah, just a flesh wound.
Come back here. I'll bite your leg off. So he's got to make a quick decision. He decides to go for the tiefling where the money is.
Okay.
And you can see that he's going for you. But you actually have a little bit of an advantage here for some reason because he's not using the bladed part of his axe.
Of course, he's trying to knock me out. I've got money. I'm made of money. Don't make the money bleed. It'd be bad.
Well, he rolls. Wow, okay. An 11.
Card captain's about
Right.
to get an ass whooping.
He doesn't make it.
Okay. So he does not make it, and that's back over to you, Legios.
Okay.
Say the minions will go after you.
Okay. I really, really, really need to get rid of this guy. Oh. Wondering, because if I try to do that again, I'll do that with a save of 13, and I think my other one. Okay. Well, I keep grinning and I keep making it look like I still know what I'm doing at all. And I start.
Make a bluff check.
Okay, we can do that.
You want to make other people think you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
We're gonna see if that actually works or not.
Okay.
Run a bluff check on yourself to see if you believe what you're doing.
So we're doing that as intimidation then, technically, or
It's a bluff.
there's no direct bluff skill.
Pardon me?
What skill bonus? What do you
Ah.
mean? I know bluff would be a 3.5 thing. This is not a 3.5 thing.
Make a charisma check.
Charisma? Okay. Natural
It's a
20,
nat 20.
plus 3.
Legit. Yeah, he's like, yeah. This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
He's smiling at me.
Yeah.
He's not afraid of anything.
Yep. So I start hurling magical insults at him. At Vicious Mockery is the name of it.
Okay. And
So it's also I believe it's also a wisdom check. Let me double check.
it'll be the same DC as the last one.
Yeah, should still be the same DC. Yep.
That
Exact same
was
DC. So he'd do the same DC if he if he succeeds, nothing happens. If he fails, he takes 1d4 psychic damage and has disadvantage for his next attack roll.
Nice. Well, he fails
Cool.
with a 9. I'm not always going to show that to you, but I'm going
Cool.
to show it to you until I make a successful roll for
Yeah.
something. So he's got disadvantage.
You
on
got
his next
disadvantage on
attack.
my next,
That's going
and
to be
takes
pretty
3 damage as well.
nice.
Very nice.
It's a very nice cantrip. I enjoy that cantrip.
Okay. So he looks. The combination of the spell and the fact that he legitimately thinks that you are more of a threat now make him look a little less confident than he was before.
Exactly. Dresses him down a bit. And that's right, 5th doesn't have attacks of opportunity, does it?
Try and teach things.
Guard multi-variable calculus.
Partial derivatives converting to polar coordinates. That ought to confuse him. Sure as hell confuses me and
I don't think Ligios is smart enough for that.
I don't think
but
we have time for that.
just the demon just pulls out like a blackboard and just starts writing down calculations.
Well, you know, if you got just a reminder, if you guys ever do get stuck long
Yep.
enough, I will go to Twitch.
Yep.
I will go to the chat, and we'll take the first ludicrous suggestion they come up with.
So
Like the last
It
time
was-
of the puff.
he was prepared to kind of go into that a little bit. So he just ends up kind of pushing himself up through the window then and back up here.
So you're back into.
Back inside. It's all I'm doing is I'm basically dressing him down and kind of backing away. Just backing away.
All right. So you're
Go
gonna
there.
now. Are you climbing in, or are you making some sort of acrobatic?
I'm technically climbing in. So yeah.
You're going hand over. Okay.
Well,
You're an acrobat.
how tall is it roughly? Would I be able to just climb in?
Yeah. It's like about
Oh
this.
no, it's
I
a
mean,
window.
It's a window.
He fell out of it.
Yeah, I would have.
Show him your magic missile.
It's much longer than you
God, I
think.
love chat.
Like Sean's getting ready.
I am getting ready. 19.
No, sorry. The
No,
19
sorry, 17. 17.
was to.
Acrobatics. Check.
Oh yeah, you go diving in, you do a leap, and then instinctively you jump up. Realize you're not on stage this time.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it
he
was-
still sees it. He still sees. I'm still bringing the confidence. I'm rolling way better this time, so I feel much more confident too.
Until next
And I just continue backing up here probably for another, let's say about 15, maybe 20 feet where possible.
Yeah, so you basically that successful of an acrobatics check allows you to use your full movement. You move 30 feet, and it's going to take a round or two for him. It's going to take a round for him to just catch up with you. All right, but we're going to go back to the minions there.
Yep.
Oh yes, minions.
The first guy that hit you earlier, the one that looks really wounded, misses with a 12.
Woo!
What's your AC?
18.
18. And the other two guys also both miss.
Woo!
Oof.
Swing and a miss.
Hooray for being a paladin.
Hooray for minions.
And
They're
super high
terrible.
armor.
Hooray for terrible minions. That's exactly what we need.
Ah.
Now it's back up to Bertram, who is standing in the midst of 4 foes. One's been completely defeated. One just finished standing up and missed.
Wow, this guy. Is he,
Does he
he
stand
should
up?
be back up.
You know what? I keep forgetting about him. I thought he was dead.
No,
he
he's he fell face first out of the window.
Yeah, it's a natural one. We're gonna stand him up now.
He's
He's playing dead.
That was
dirty.
his last turn.
he's dirty.
Yeah, the guard captain ran over him.
Oh, so that guy's almost dead. Let's overkill him. Let's try to do this. So I'm gonna hit the guy on the left.
Okay, the one that wounded you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that I hit last time.
Yeah,
With the
that'll hit.
24. His name is Carl. He's been living a careless life as a minion. Oh.
I should pull out the Despicable Me minions.
Oh God.
He's got 1 hit point left. It's
With 4. Perfect.
oh,
So I had him for 4. He'd be dead.
he's dead. You can put him down too.
Okay.
Woo!
This guy's down 2.
Dead bodies.
He's hit the floor.
Floor.
Alright.
All right.
That's good.
No, actually, come to think of it, as Bertram, the guard captain, uses his full movement. He's incensed. He's very upset. But I mean, he's confused though. He's questioning everything. But he uses one movement to get over, and then another one to get all the way over to where you are.
Yep.
But he does not have an attack yet. He's just running over to where
Just
you
running over where I am.
Okay.
are. Does not want you to get away.
Okay.
And brings it back to Legios.
It does. So he doesn't have the disadvantage anymore, by the way.
Okay, it only
That
lasts
is, it only lasts for that one turn, basically
Okay,
till my
okay.
next turn, and then it's done.
Okay.
So here's that once. I do potentially have another. So let's do that, and then. Well, I'm sort of getting annoyed that this guy keeps following me like some lost puppy. Alright. Let's see if I can bring the hurt. I turned the insults back into terrifying sounding whispers that then start going all over him. Basically hearing him from every which way and everything behind him, in front of him, and same idea, wisdom throw on 13.
Is that discordant whispers or dissonant whispers?
Dissonant whispers.
Okay. So is this your last first level spell?
Yes, my last first level spell.
Damn it.
5.
Alright.
Ooh.
Alright, so he takes 3d6.
3.
3d6 psychic damage. That's why I killed that last goblin last time. It was crazy.
Or whatever the fuck his name is.
Hi, Peter. Legios. His name is Legios, but yes, hi, Peter.
What did you
4?
roll?
I rolled a whole of a 9.
A total of 9?
Total of 9 for psychic damage on him.
Yeah, he's still standing.
Wow. He really... so he must immediately use his reaction, if available, to move as far as his speed allows away from me. Because he's
So-
terrified.
He's terrified.
Basically, he's terrified.
Alright, so he is terrified, and he... Ah! Yeah, that's my terrified scream.
Sure.
Very nice.
We'll go, and then he's...
I was gonna say,
Falls right out.
Yeah.
does he fall out the window?
Yeah.
Apparently this was $249 when I got it. Supposed to rip the price tag off, Kelly.
Eh.
Oh well.
It's not a Christmas gift.
Alright, so that is
Sean
Ledger's.
Not my friends.
Yeah. If you ever get stuck for names of anything, just take whatever it is and put Nar at the end of it.
It's true. It works.
Well, it does, surprisingly enough. But that's Legios.
He doesn't move. He just starts laughing that it all worked as well as it did.
Very
And
nice.
that's my turn.
Crazy tiefling. Okay.
Yes.
Now, and that's the
So,
minions. now.
Minions.
So there
So,
are 2 minions left.
3. Because
Oh,
there's the
3
guy
minions.
that's to duck up.
Now, I'm wondering if they're... if
He
they'd
goes
be-
running to where the guard captain is, and what's going on? Where's the tiefling? And the guard captain is just basically babbling incoherently.
Bill, no,
These are not the most organized people right now.
No, they clearly aren't. I'm
No.
kind of reveling in this. Legios is reveling in this more than.
Oh. Okay.
Well, the whole goal of first level is to try and set you up to feel like you can take on anything, and then put a dragon up. Or
And
something.
then,
exactly.
and then knock you down.
And then
again.
knock me down.
Yeah.
And I was kind of expecting the guard to do this, and then I'm doing this really well. And I'm,
It's very much give and take.
yeah.
Sorry, Hunar rules?
Sinar rules. Bill Nar the Science Nar. Chad's going nuts with the Nars. Beer Nar.
Very nice.
Beer Nar.
It'll just
Well-
be ale. It's always ale.
Ale Nar. That works.
Right, let's roll for these two minions because they both pick up their short swords, and one misses wildly with an 8
Very
in the
nice.
swing, and the other one rolls a 19
Woo!
Oof.
Just connects. Okay.
for a grand total of 3 points of damage.
Woo.
One of
Well,
these days, I'm going to roll a 6, and then you'll fear him. You'll fear Carl. Carl's a dead one, isn't he?
Yeah, Carl was that guy, wasn't he? No, Carl was that guy with the bucket.
You know, I find it a little.
Diabetes.
I'm a little offended that you didn't learn his name. It's like they meant nothing.
I'll rummage their dog tags later.
Exactly.
I stab at thee.
All right, we're back up.
All right,
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me,
all right.
even though
How
I'm,
you holding up? How bloody are you?
climbing.
Okay.
4 left.
All right, you're good. You can do it.
Let's go. The guy in front of me has really bad luck. I'm gonna go to the guy to the right.
Okay.
15.
Yeah, their AC is 11, so yes.
You wrecked. Well, we'll see how much you wreck.
Get 8 points of damage, and he's dead.
5.
5.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. All right, guard time. He's no longer babbling.
No. Okay, well, right now his butt he's halfway out. You can see his butt sticking through the inside of the window.
Yeah.
And you see another guy kind of peering in, talking to him, looking up also. Yeah, he sees you.
All right. Sees me
But,
laughing.
Sees you laughing wildly. But confidently, we establish.
Yes.
Right?
Was the
The
guard captain gonna do anything?
Yeah, it is the guard captain's turn. So he realizes that he's been had. Basically, shoves up carefully because there's broken glass everywhere. Stands back up, and moves aside so that his buddy can join in when it's his turn, of course.
Okay. All right.
He's on guard now. He realizes you're a spellcaster. He's been had by you twice now,
Sure have.
and he's going to wait for a reinforcement.
All right. How done does he look? Does he look like he's?
Let's make an intelligence check. Let's see if you can assess it. Assess how badly hurt he is.
19. No
Yeah.
bonus, but 19.
You would say he's pretty bloody.
It's pretty bloody.
Yeah,
All right.
you've heard him. He's bleeding out his ears from the psychic damage.
It's a good sign. It's a good sign.
Herpes beatus.
Oh,
What
yeah.
have you guys been up to up
So,
there?
because just like Nar, if you add beatus behind anything, it makes it sound exponentially awful.
Yeah.
Like cancer beatus or abetus
Cat beatus.
or diabetes.
Diabetes.
Wilford Brimley.
Yes.
Oh, the
Good
dog
reference.
Beatus.
Good reference. Well, I toss a dagger towards him then,
Okay.
first and foremost. So I get a whole 23.
Yeah, which is more than enough
Cool.
to hit him
Hit
anyway.
him at least. Let's see here. So D4 plus 1, or not plus 1, but 3.
3 points of damage.
Why
He
would I
continues to look really bloody.
notifications anymore?
There's even another source of blood now.
Yeah, and that's one's coming from his chest instead of his ears.
It's not giving me emails when people follow. That's unfortunate.
And I continue
Sorry.
to back up here with grabbing. Well, I grab a couple more daggers here out of my belt here.
Trying to look impressive.
Yeah.
Okay. And now it's the minions back.
Alright.
Please don't
Hey.
Oh yeah, he's inside now. Where did he?
So he uses an action to climb
Okay.
over.
Mhm.
And now he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All the way up to... Actually, he doesn't know... He has no attacks left, though.
Yeah.
He basically double moves.
moves. Yep.
But the other two are in combat. The one guy, which I keep forgetting to roll, is still standing on top of his fall.
On top of the dead body.
Yeah, he has his choice of dead bodies to stand up. But he's going to keep standing where he is to try and make an attack. This time he made a successful.
Oh.
No, that's not the attack, though.
Yeah.
That was a dex save.
That's a deck save. Okay.
You don't want a critical hit at this point.
Nope.
Well, thankfully, I rolled the other one. And I got a natural 1.
Woo.
Alright.
So he misses completely with that one. So that was... I don't even remember all the minions' names, but Carl's dead, and we'll say that Carl's Jr. is also dead.
Is one
I
of
want
them
a
a
burger.
dwarf?
We'll say that Bob just missed wildly, and Kevin's turn.
There you go.
You're being attacked by Despicable Me minions. But it's a 12, does not hit.
Woo.
Oof.
Good thing I got that shield.
Well, you think you've got an AC of 18, right?
Yeah.
Which means they have a +1 modifier to hit, which means they have an 85% chance of missing you.
Yes.
I may have screwed that up.
Has anyone
by
tried
5%
using the
somewhere.
dead bartender's body as a shield? No.
No.
He's a shadow.
Well, there is a dead body over there.
There
that
is.
you could
That's
try.
be technically like over here, but see, this is his shadow. This is his body.
Or he literally just never moves so much that it's one of those like couch impressions.
Yeah. Including his beard. His beard is impressioned on the floor.
You can't use his ass groove as a shield.
We don't know how big he actually is. Come on, he could be a giant. I don't know.
Oh,
Eventually, on that wood.
Okay, so I stabbed the guy on the right.
All right, so you wounded. Yeah, that's the one that you wounded
Yeah.
earlier.
Let's
Okay.
try to finish him off. Oh, geez, 7.
That's not a way
so
to
I miss.
finish someone off, but
All right.
I missed.
all right. Guard captain time.
Yeah, the guard captain will come running over. Yeah, where was he? He was right here, right?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ah! Just within range.
Okay.
And he will take a swing with his axe.
All right. Still blunt.
You a gambler?
I'll
Call high or low.
say low.
Alright, he's using the flat of his axe.
Okay.
He's not that pissed off yet.
Not yet, though he should be.
Have some respect, it's Katnar.
Carl Nar.
Carl Nar.
Oh, Carl Nar.
It's all Nars. The Nar brothers.
And he rolls a 14.
All right, that's it.
Ooh. You're squishy.
Bard. Can't really wear very much. heavy
5 points of quote-unquote non-lethal damage.
armor. Really angry non-lethal damage. All right.
Angry, Don. Yes. So you know how non-lethal works, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Beats you within an inch of your life.
Well, if you have any non-lethal damage and you add it to your lethal damage, or any combination of hit points will bring you down.
Yeah.
If any part of what brings you down is non-lethal, then you're just unconscious.
Yep. Still standing, so.
So you're fine. That's the guard captain, which means it's your turn.
It sure is.
You are tables have turned. You have no spells left, and you have.
I can still cantrip.
Okay.
I can always still cantrip if I have to. And that vicious mockery is a cantrip.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
It is. Okay. Let's see. 5, 10. Okay.
There's only 2 of you, and you're split up, and you're outnumbered 2 to 1.
Yep.
Both of you guys have 2 guys,
Yep.
and you're at first level.
Woo.
Ooh. Okay. see. I am going to try to see if I can find a kink in the guard leader's armor that I can stab through, so I'm swinging. For a hole of 19.
That'll hit.
All
And the
right.
guard captain?
Guard captain.
Okay, and what are you using?
It's a dagger.
Okay.
I had 2 daggers out and I just used one to stab him. For 4 points of damage.
4 total?
Yep.
Oh, he looks so wounded. Oh, he looks so wounded.
Oh,
Like, if you had just rolled a 4, he would have...
that was a 4.
4. Did you have any bonus to damage at all?
I actually should have had a +1.
Oh, well, then he's down.
Down! My fault. My fault. Yes! It worked.
Don't just remember,
Yes.
well, at level 1, I'll be nice. I'll
Yes.
be very forgiving. But as soon as you hit level 2, it's on.
Okay. Noted. Noted.
There's no retconning after that.
Okay. So he's down. I can still move. But 10, 15. Start.
Into the storeroom.
It's nice that we're caring about the economy.
Well, but what about the engraver's family? He's got to feed them, right?
Well, I mean,
25.
tombstones are pretty much recession-proof, though, right?
Well, you're always gonna need tombstones.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just
So I stab him and then I just back up
Back away into the cell.
into the storeroom. Yep.
Into the storeroom.
Yep.
So you've just killed the guard captain.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yes.
very nice.
He had 20 hit points.
Holy crap.
And an axe that did D8 plus 1.
Jesus.
He'd actually hit you, so, I mean...
Yeah, if he would have hit me basically
For
with anything
full strength?
decent, he would have knocked me out.
Yeah, this is the danger to splitting you guys up.
Yep.
Alright, but that is your turn. So back to the minions. The
Yep.
one minion has a decision to make right now. Yeah, these aren't the most well-disciplined guys in the world. But he starts looting his dead captain. None of you guys see that right now. There's no witnesses. That's the whole
Yeah.
reason why he's doing it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, he hasn't followed you into the storeroom. That's all you know.
Okay.
You're standing there with your knives out expecting to come charging in.
Yeah.
He's not. But I'm just going to give you a behind-the-scenes look of what's going on.
All right.
The other 2 minions, we're going to say Kevin and Bob, I believe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin Nar and Bob Nar.
Bob Nar.
What? I don't know why I'm looking up at the screen, but really should be looking at the camera.
Right. Well,
Anyway,
It's close enough.
it's also wanted to check chat. That's the
Yeah.
thing. They're very close together.
can you knock Kevin over because he's, for whatever
Which
reason,
one is Kevin?
The one that's standing on the dead bodies.
Oh.
Yeah,
He
he is
he stumbled.
tripping on everything. He cannot stand upright. And Kevin, I believe, hits with an 18
Yep. AC of 18.
for 3 more points of damage. How are you doing?
I have 1 left.
Oh, you better kill these guys.
Oh, that was heal. So let's take away 6. There we go.
What's that?
Oh, I accidentally healed. That was my bad. Yep.
So, let's go back to Bertram. So you got one guy prone, another guy standing there looking... Yeah, he's the one that looks really wounded still.
Yeah, let's go for him, I guess.
Don't forget you can still move after, too.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just try to hit this guy. With 17.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
4.
You needed to do more than 3.
4.
Goodbye, Kevin Nar.
The one who stabbed him.
Okay, so meanwhile, Bob is
Bob
laying
Nar
on
is
his
still
back,
laying on his corpse.
trying to get up, looking and seeing yet another dead body. Looking up at a blood-soaked paladin. And we'll deal with Bob's reaction to that in a minute. Because now it's Legios' turn because there's no guard captain.
Toddler Nar. How about that?
Bob Nar's a cool dude who's really just doing this as a side job to support his family. Toddler Nar needs glasses.
Who would name their kid Toddler?
I think it's a generic name for a 2-year-old.
You don't really get a proper name.
You don't actually get a name until you're 4.
Hey, it's what we do. It's what tieflings do. Alright, well, noticing that the guy hasn't come in yet, and I'm not really... Obviously, there's not a whole lot happening.
Yeah.
I decide to... gonna rush towards the kitchen. So 5, 10, 15, 20... And go to this window and see if I can, once again, tumble out. If I have enough actions to do so.
You had them.
I'm actually about to just hop out. I should have enough action.
You have an action. Basically, you're not attacking, you're not doing anything, so you
hop out.
Basically, you can double move, essentially, yeah. So you can make it out there, no problem.
Cool.
So you're out, and minions action, Bob. Bob looks and sees his... He's got a save. They used to call this a morale save, or a morale check.
Yep. Oh, I make those with the time as a DM.
He looks at his friends, well, his co-workers essentially, because this was just and tosses his sword down and starts begging for his life. Please, I have a family. This is where it hurts to be a paladin. Oh wait, I forgot, you're a gambling paladin. He lives. He starts crawling away. And once he's finally clear of the dead bodies, he stands up and starts running.
Fantastic. Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, so you can just move him right off the map.
Yep.
I don't even think he ever hit me anyway.
Yeah, he
like the
never
one
hit you.
He didn't do anything. He just kept
fell
falling.
down 2 or 3 times.
He might be a recurring character. Let's make him a recurring character.
Have you seen Deadpool yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bob?
Bob? Exactly, it's Bob. He's come back.
Okay, so you're outside?
I'm outside.
Okay. What are you up to?
Kind of want to see how the paladin did, because he looked like he was doing pretty good, and I still want to stick by this guy.
Well, alas.
So
unfortunately, my deity has spoken.
I want to start moving towards there. So I'm not sure if we're still in combat.
Take his clothes so he has to run home with his doodle gnar hanging out.
Oh man, are we still in combat?
No.
Nope.
Not at the moment.
So I'm gonna run around to kind of peek around here just to see how the paladin did.
Okay, the paladin is surrounded by corpses, and what is the paladin doing?
I kind of need to heal.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot.
So you're kind of on your knee, covered in gore.
Yeah,
take it.
I'm bleeding profusely.
What ability are you using? Is that lay on hands you're going to use?
I suppose. Why not? That is all I got. So that gets me, what, 5?
Actually, that kind of takes all the guesswork out of it. How much does it give you?
5 times my paladin level.
So 5 hit points.
Yeah.
You gain 5 hit points back.
Woo!
You're surrounded by an unearthly glow, I'm guessing. Actually, it's your deity. How does it take effect?
Oh, I never really got that far into planning how that would work.
Does it like cause?
Oh.
Does it cause like a gold coin effect show up everywhere and shiny, and then it
Oh god, it's
disappears?
gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Hello, chat. If you're listening, we need an effect that happens every time that by Bertram, I mean Devin's character, heals himself.
Is it a gambling god? Is it like a chaotic gambling god?
Yes.
AC/DC's Shoot to Thrill comes on. And Iron Man shoots you with a healing ray. I have no idea what Twitch is going to say, but we'll leave that to chat to decide.
Alright, I'm expecting some good answers here. Cool. So, Paladin is making things that... The insert things here part.
He needs an effect, huh? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I do.
That's what happens. Anytime that these guys get stuck for an answer, we go to you guys.
See, and I didn't get that far to figure out what it would look like.
That's alright. It's going to train you to think on your feet.
Okay.
Or on your butt, I guess. I don't know. On your ass groove.
Yeah.
Can we rewind this and just pick out quotes? Is that possible?
Everyone does have the ability to make quotes.
This thing that leaks from the whole new world from Latin.
Oh my god!
Just 6 seconds, though, because that's as long as the round lasts.
He turns Majin Buu for 20 seconds. This is getting to, like, some fantastic spots right away. This is great. This is great. Come on, Peter. What's your ideas? 6 seconds in Boo. So he sings 6 seconds of A Whole New World while in Majin Buu form, and then just converts back. I mean,
it has to be within the mechanics of the game. But we'll say that he has to sing some sort of hymn to his god, which happens to sound a lot like the Whole New World. In game.
I really wish you had to, but we're not LARPing, so it's the same reason why I don't have to think of things that I'm muttering when I basically curse at somebody to terrifying them with my.
I was gonna say, in whatever it is, I could always be like praying to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quietly to myself. Just some kind of
unbelievable healing. Yeah.
Alright.
We'll figure it out later.
That's what Paladin's doing.
If you come up with something better, we'll discuss it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's for the effect for when I use lay on hands. Whenever I heal myself.
Yeah.
What actually happens? What does that look like?
What does?
Besides just glowing.
It didn't have to be a glow. It's just an unearthly music starts playing. Yeah.
As I wipe tears from my eyes.
It's gonna be really bad when we're trying to be stealthy and you're like, I really need to heal myself, guys. I can't let you do it.
All of a sudden, the big dance number happens.
Becomes a Bollywood flick.
It could be. Let's
do that. That's got some weird physics.
Exactly. Just a lady just shows up and they start chasing each other around a tree stump and.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Oh, let's hope not.
Okay.
That's not a great way to heal yourself, but.
So I've healed.
Alright, you've healed.
Okay, so you guys
that
are
would
back
be you.
outside.
Alright, I think I'm also gonna poke my, still try to be careful and kind of see what's going on in there to see where the heck the other guy is, because I want to make sure he's not following me or doing anything else.
He's got the guard captain's helmet off. It's on his head. It's about 3 sizes too big, and you see him tugging at one of his gauntlets to try and, he's got both feet on the guy, and he's trying to yank it off. You turn it for 6 seconds. You turn into Danny DeVito's underpants when he was 28 3/4 years old. I don't even know what that. I don't know what he looked like when he was 28. Anyway.
So, I look at the paladin and I go kind of just to see if I can get your attention real quick.
Well, being as I finished healing,
You can finally be quiet.
and combat has stopped, basically, I can't actually notice you trying to get my attention.
We can't hear him over the music yet. That's all right.
It's been 6 seconds.
Yeah, I mean it's another round, so
Okay.
You can hear him now.
Yeah.
Because the sound of combat's faded away. You turn around, you see him standing at the window doing.
Just kind of.
Am I looking in the window?
He's looking.
I'm gonna look in the window.
I'm confused. You're trying to get my attention.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I am not a smart man.
Doesn't make-
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay. 13.
Yeah. As you're doing this,
Yeah.
waving, gesticulating.
Yeah.
Full in,
Ah,
jeez.
5 syllables. Okay. Anyway, hey, as you're doing that wildly, you just happen and you look over there, and the guy is no longer pulling it off. He's looking right at you. He realizes that he's been spotted and that you're still alive.
Yeah.
If he drops the guard captain
Yeah.
and starts chasing after you, thinking that because he has no idea what's going on. And with everybody else outside, he left all his buddies outside, so he goes chasing right after you again.
Okay.
Short sword in hand.
Okay.
Take a swing at you.
Okay.
I'd
All right.
like to see him, yeah.
No, he doesn't. But I'm going to. What I'm going to do then at that is I am going to start cackle and just start running this direction towards the paladin.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 30.
If Google was a guy,
Oh, have you not seen those videos?
a long time ago,
The college humor ones?
I'm gonna have to take another look.
And
Yeah. You have to watch those.
I
again.
pull out my daggers again. I'm just cackling audibly so you can hear it.
Yeah, I can see that. A little bit.
Yeah, I've been waiting
A
for
bit.
somebody to tell me I look like somebody else. Legitimately, not like.
He was internet famous.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
Look,
go.
and now you're like internet famous again.
You're internet famous for being a lookalike. See, we got people
Oh,
still
snap.
watching.
Alrighty.
I'd be like an F.
So you moved, wait, whose go was
F-list
it?
celebrity.
Exactly.
Okay, so it would be yours.
Oh, I can't see that guy yet.
No,
Not
you
yet.
can't. But basically, a guy just said that there was a thing that was this, and then like I saw the guy and started cackling.
I'm
and
still
running
not
away.
a very smart man.
Okay.
So I'm going to walk beside you.
And just kind of look at me like quizzically,
What?
and I just keep cackling and just start pointing towards the window, kind of like
This is where you guys interact.
I know.
I am not a smart man.
There's a guy. He's coming. Kill him.
Pretty simple, pretty direct.
We'll rest you up later, big buddy.
How many?
Just one. This small guy. It'll be easy.
Just one.
Just one.
I have more hair than this guy. At least I used to. Anyway, sorry.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, you can make a couple more.
I'll attempt to go inside.
Yeah.
See what's going
So
on.
you're using it to get
I'm gonna attempt to investigate.
You see this guy about to climb out the window, and he 7 does not see you.
All right.
He's busy trying to climb out, so he starts to climb out.
Mhm.
Did somebody play the Benny Hill music? Because he climbs out, sees you over by that window. You see him climb out. He's going over there to try and attack you, but he doesn't have any attacks left because
Okay.
he's double moved. 1 move to climb out the window, 1 move to get close to you.
Kit.
It's like eyes on the prize. But the nice thing is, when he gets over there, he does see the bodies of his following. With a 20, I might add.
Okay, so
Very nice.
very nice.
So he was
Shiny.
really good at seeing his dead bodies.
Yeah, that's the only time I've rolled a 20, really.
At least this time.
Yeah, this time.
Yep.
So, up to you, Legios. He just climbs up. He's all confident, about to attack,
Right.
and sees the bodies of his fallen comrades.
I kind of try to facepalm without stabbing myself in the face, and then
Thank
just attack.
Very nice. The guy on the right looks like my wife's boyfriend.
Ooh.
I met my wife's sister's boyfriend.
That might be bad.
He might be your wife's boyfriend. I don't know.
No, I don't think. No,
Oh.
I don't. I would hope. No.
Wait, you
Question
know that, is this
mark?
somebody that you know?
No.
Overkill?
Overkill?
No, it was overkill.
Okay.
For the last session. Arsen, sorry we didn't see you there. Thanks for stopping by.
Cool.
You and your over-adulting things.
So I get a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yep.
That'll do, Legos.
That'll do. It does 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Ooh, it's a fine hit. He looks really wounded.
Yep.
He is going to keep going, though.
Okay.
But it is your turn.
Really?
It is your
It's
turn.
your turn. So you've seen him run. Now you see him come over there. So you're standing right there. You can see him.
Has he seen me yet?
No, he saw the body. He was distracted by the 3 corpses of
Okay,
the
I'm gonna attempt to
people he
scare
used
him
to work
off.
with.
Do that. Try to intimidate him and make him run off.
Yeah, we'll say that you can do that.
Why not?
It's just the very fact that all of a sudden he's outnumbered 2 to 1 is going to surprise him.
That's an investigation. That's not what I want. Intimidation
I
check.
just realized what we could have done if we're
21.
21 will hit. Oh wait, 21 for the intimidation check.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he pisses his pants.
Considering he didn't see me.
Yeah. 21 for an intimidation check,
Yeah.
and against his
I also just realized if I want to look confident, I should probably use my performance. That'll make some sense. I'm on the stage.
No. I mean, it's bright as day right now, so you can see him. You can see the stains spreading down his pants because he just pissed himself. And yeah, he is going to, if nobody does anything, he is going to use his full action to run away
Fantastic.
and try and find Bob.
Okay,
He has the guard captain's helmet on, and it does not fit very well, but he is running away.
Okay.
We're going to effectively say that this combat is over.
Drop the helmet. Tell him to drop the helmet.
Yeah, it fell off. It was not.
It really doesn't fit well.
It really doesn't fit well, and I'm laughing at this point. This is fantastic.
Guard needs to roll for new pants.
Go for the dry cleaning. Okay, so the final tally on that was there were 6 minions and a guard captain after Ramses did his little dive tackle.
Yep.
And before that there were 2 more, which is why there were 2 extras, I think. But you guys wound up driving 2 of them off, killing 4,
And the captain.
So there are 5 dead bodies kicking around and a trail of urine.
Well, they could trace us back now really easily, but I want to see what the guard captain has. So first of all, I'm gonna walk up and grab that helmet just to kind of look at it, and then start wandering towards the kind of nonchalantly to the guard captain.
Okay, well, the guard captain, funny enough, had the axe for one thing.
Yep.
Which we'll write down.
Yep.
And he had a suit of chainmail.
Okay.
No, what was the axe? It was 1d6 plus 1?
Yeah, he wasn't just a full-on axe. It was just like basically a woodcutter's axe more than anything.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
hand axe.
Fair enough.
So it's just a hand axe then, eh? Okay.
Nothing fancy.
Card needs to
I
roll
guess-
for new pants. Or
Yeah, the one that pissed himself.
Yeah.
scare him with Disney lyrics. I'm just getting caught up.
Oh, that still has the Friday schedule. We need to
Okay.
adjust that.
Does any of it, I guess I'd have to par roll, but can I
Let's
check to see
take
if any of it
Friday out.
looks like better quality than what I normally see in the store?
You know what I need you guys to do is, because resolving treasure,
Yep.
it doesn't make for the greatest stream, but
Yep.
just write down. I'm going to write down how many minions you guys kill, and then
'Kay.
anything notable, and
'Kay.
then we'll settle that. We'll settle that on the page. I'll make a post about it, and then
'Kay.
you guys can just divvy it up.
Cool. Are we counting total guards or individually?
Yeah, we'll count total.
Total? Okay.
So 4 minions and a
There
guard
we go.
captain, and then we'll figure out treasure a little bit later. But there are a couple.
Plus
will
5 acts of guarding.
Acts aggressive guard.
Guard captain, and then we killed 3.
Killed 4 minions.
4 minions?
Yeah, 2 guys ran away.
2 guys ran away.
Well, 1 guy was allowed to live.
Yeah.
Flip of the coin.
Yeah.
And one guy got scared. 1 guy got scared away.
Yep.
And
I'm going to killed 3 then.
4 minions and the guard captain.
It'd be 3. 3 and then guard captain.
Unless we're missing another dead body.
No, we're not
I
missing a dead
thought
body.
we were missing.
Oh wait, yeah. You're right. It is 4.
No, that was him and the other guy ran off.
That's
There-
right.
There was only the 3 that I killed.
There's a 3 that he killed, and then I killed the guard captain.
Okay.
Yeah. That was
For
it.
some reason, I thought you guys killed more. We're gonna have to keep track of this some other way.
I'm tracking it right here, so
Okay.
I'll just
Very
keep it up.
nice.
Yeah.
You guys still scared off, so it still counts as a win for those 2. So you
Woo.
still defeated the whole party. If I'd rolled better,
I was so close.
yeah. You're down to 1 hit point again, right?
Yeah.
I was.
You were
No.
down to 1 hit point last time, weren't you?
4.
4 hit points.
I think, and that's where I was like, I kind of need to heal before we start combat.
Yeah.
But we had a long
well,
rest.
the goblin captain was the goblin leader was a lot tougher.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was going to be involved. I thought you guys were just going to dummy him with all of you. I thought there was going to be like 4 people attacking, but
Nope. I ended up
No.
tanking that guy.
Yeah. I ended up kiting the entire captain, who probably could have killed me with 1 hit.
yeah. No, I mean, you used all your spells. So
I
mean,
did.
If that charm person had worked,
Oh, that would have been gold.
yeah, this combat would have been over a lot faster.
Yeah, would have been fun. That's my dues.
But I mean, there's a bunch of different. We're going to skip over to plot points and stuff. You do find a letter on the guard captain,
Mm-hmm.
so we'll deal with the letter in a little bit.
Okay.
And you hear some kind of noises coming from beyond the well, from the direction of where the guards came.
Okay.
So we'll assume that the corpses will be there for your looting later. We
Yeah.
still have to deal with the goblins that you guys killed from last time.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
a horrible DM for handing out treasure. And if you're wondering how we do experience, we're still plus
7 iron jockstrap. Yep.
I just assumed it was a bunch of junky grays. There was nothing good.
Hey, don't make fun of the iron jockstrap. You need it to complete this set.
Without it, you don't get the bonuses.
Yeah,
Bonuses.
not your set bonus.
Alright, well, there's noises. What kind of noises? Guess we should.
Oh, Kaylee wasn't here for the bartender.
You should loot the bar.
Oh, yeah, and actually, that's a good idea.
What?
No, I mean, loot the bar.
Loot the bar? Well, now that everybody's dead.
I do fancy myself some ale.
Well, yeah, you have. I mean, it's only like 10 o'clock. I mean, it's still early.
We can pocket some. Or attempt to.
What kind of paladin are you again?
Chaotic
The
good,
most
I take
awesome paladin ever.
it? You right?
All right, so what do you guys want to do at this point? Because there's noises come from over there. You've just discovered a letter on the body of the guard captain, which gets you inside.
Yes, it sure does.
Very nice.
I'll be up here, which is right where the corpse was.
I'm gonna go check out this bar.
You're gonna go loot the bar? I'm
That's
gonna
a
read the note.
fantastic idea.
You're gonna read the note.
I'm gonna read the note while I'm looting.
So as you're moving towards the bar, I love that none of you guys are checking out the noises yet.
Not yet.
But no, I mean, you're oblivious because you can't hear it yet. But
Woo! Sacramental wine.
bitches. 5 o'clock somewhere, always time for ale. Why does it have to be 5 o'clock?
It doesn't have to be 5 o'clock. It can be 6 a.m. Just in bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Beer.
pocket some liquor.
Okay. Basically, nothing. There's some. What the hell? Roll a d20. And Twitch, chat gets to name whatever kind of ale you find.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
You just find cheap shit. I was gonna say find some domestic imported or some really nice
It won't
imported stuff.
do.
No.
I mean, there's some wine, there's some ale, but I mean, it's just cheap. It's gas station wine.
I wanted heavier liquor.
I think the good stuff's in the back. I say just jokingly as I pawing through and I grab this letter.
The dwarf drank through most of it.
Uh,
So you find the letter and you're just kind of looking
that
at it.
dwarf.
Yeah, I want to read the letter to figure out what the heck it's about as I'm pawing through them. So yeah.
I feel like I should
Okay, what the letter is, it's a letter addressed to the guard captain instructing him to basically come here and investigate what has happened to Golthar, and it's signed, and the I'm trying to remember what I set it up, but it is signed the magistrate.
Magistrate? Okay.
And then a little iron ring symbol. And again, I'm going to change that because I'm ripping off basic D&D, and I'm pretty sure there's a copyright issue there.
Okay.
I mean, there's a few other details, just like instructions on how to get like the name of the inn, basic map of how to get here.
Here's a question: does
Yes.
the symbol of the ring match the snake ring that I was given?
Yes. We're gonna work that into your backstory.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. I immediately recognize that, and I immediately pocket that.
The letter? Okay.
Recognizing that symbol and going, and I shove that away.
Right.
Into my pack. So.
Bertram. Okay, new round. You distinctly hear cries for help. That's what the noise is.
From beyond the well.
From beyond, not in the well, from beyond the well.
Where's Lassie?
No offense, but I'm pretty sure Wizards of the Coast
isn't listening. You're probably fine.
They could be.
I feel like
They have eyes everywhere.
Wizards is one of those
True.
companies you just throw money at and buy enough stuff, and then they're fine.
But they also have so many things that could easily be reporting to them. They're like the dystopian gaming company. It's weird.
If we get enough viewers, they'll send us free crap. I mean,
I don't think that's how
quality products. I like free stuff.
I like free stuff. Please give us free stuff.
No, yeah.
Please.
So cries from beyond the well.
I kind of looked down my actually I was hit on that if there was a blunt I was probably hit on the head, so I'm probably
Make a perception check.
okay.
Roll high enough, you hear it too.
Okay. Yeah, like 13. Nope, just 12.
Take my love for free.
Was the iron ring part of the iron jockstrap set?
Roll for it. 'Cause I don't know.
So we put on my backstory now. So now part of Legios's backstory is going to be to find the iron jockstrap.
It's
Great.
an iron ring, an iron jockstrap, and
Well, apparently
it's like an
I just
S&M. It's like an S&M
Nosh.
bondage set.
Nosh.
apparently I just sing you the song of my people. Apparently it's Disney.
Alright.
What am I watching?
Nosh, welcome.
What am I watching? What?
Oh, acrid meat. Is
Oh,
what he's
his
referring to. It's
Peter is
pretty
a friend
clear
of
from the
mine
title.
from the States, and I threw it on my friends list that I was doing this.
Oh,
So, and he's introduced. Nosh is a mutual friend of ours that we game with.
Okay.
like we need to investigate.
Okay, so you once again resemble a paladin, and you're going outside to be all noble and stuff.
I kind of stay behind him, making sure that he's around, and just kind of glancing around, seeing what else I can hear. But I make sure I stay nice and close to his back, just in case.
Okay.
Doing good, fella.
Yes.
Doing good.
Heading outside, you see several people.
Woo.
You see a line of slaves, just dirty and tattered clothing, and they've been chained to a tree. They've been tied up outside. These guys, the Iron Ring, and from what you know of them, from what you learned in the prequel, we'll call it,
Yep.
they are slavers. They
Okay.
take people and put them on ships and sell them to the highest bidder, pretty much.
Okay.
So you see a mishmash of people that were just caught unawares. You see sailors. You see just merchants. You see people that were just hit on the head and bound in chains.
Okay.
And we're going
Is
to
it-
say that there are...
I was gonna say, is there any guards?
No, you killed or scared them off.
Woo!
And the two guys that fucked off
Okay.
did not.
Okay.
Killing everybody.
So I mean, I would DM on Twitch anytime just for chat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just because it's ridiculous.
Yep. I have brought.
Okay.
some
So I
good
attempt to
people
free these
for our
slaves.
chat.
Okay, it's they're locked. The manacles are locked, and you have no idea what happened to the dwarf. The dwarf is gone. You're
There.
Ramsey.
Oh right, he took 2 guys with him.
Two guys with
That's
him.
what happened.
Yep.
Maybe
There
they
was
fell down
no
the
one.
well, and the well had a gaping chasm to some other.
Nah, he wasn't that drunk. He can handle this most of the time.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Okay, they are bound and chained. Not particularly complex locks or high quality, but strong enough that people can't burst out of them.
Fantastic. None of that helps me.
Yeah, I'm not very good at opening locks. That's not my thing.
I'm also not super smart. I attempt to smash the locks with my sword.
All right.
Yeah?
I encourage it.
What are we gonna roll?
I mean, you could also try this axe.
I'm trying to decide whether to put in the level 1 rule or not. I'm like, no. Roll really well, or you're gonna chop one of these poor bastards' hands off.
I try to hand him the axe so it doesn't destroy his sword, but I'm like,
No, he's doing it.
he's doing the sword?
He's
Okay.
doing it.
I'm just back there with an axe, man. Like, you could just use
A 14
this.
without actually making a check for anything.
Okay, so you hit the manacles
Woo!
and roll your damage. We'll see if that destroys it.
Plus
or
your
not.
strength. Don't forget to include your
Is it-
strength. Once you do the damage.
This is one of those DMs.
8.
Yeah. Not only do you break through the manacles, you also chop one of the poor bastard's hands off.
Woo!
Where is that? I'm immediately going, where's that halfling? Where is that halfling? I just hear screaming and go,
Technically, what would work?
Yeah, what would work?
When
The
Leah had to be
chopping?
cut free when she had no idea how to swing an axe.
Yeah.
Like on the Titanic.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
All right. So you've freed the first guy. The other people don't want to be freed anymore. There's 4 other people in line of manacles.
And all of them are like,
And
no.
it was the one guy's. Oh, damn it! It was his right hand. He was right-handed.
fantastic.
Was right-handed.
I feel like at this point, I'm just gonna be an asshole. What, you don't want to be saved?
They're not They're a little scared right now. They're not really sure if you're saviors.
try
or
to
not.
tap you and be like, they're gonna die from bleeding before you do anything good. You can stop. I'm kind of doing that, like batting his armor so he realizes what I'm doing instead of him being like, why is the thing saying things?
So you're like slap fighting his armor.
I'm kind of like patting his armor so he kind of stops quicker. So he says that, and obviously he's gonna keep continuing, and she's kind of like, whoa.
I attempt to free the next.
Okay, this time they're actively trying not to let you. Okay, but you are just standing in front of him right now. Is that what you're doing?
I'm not gonna get away with that. Are you kidding me? He's a giant mountain of steel. I'm not gonna. No. Gonna
Okay.
see if we can get the guy that was wounded kind of out a little bit and see what I can do about that stump.
So I'm just making some checks. Okay, the one guy entreaties you, begs you, please, just get the key from the guards. It's right over there.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
That may have been a better choice.
The guard captain had it, so.
I must have it, actually,
yeah,
then.
Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff we were going to get to.
So I realized that I kind of don't realize that I had it, and then I pull it out and go, this thing, and I kind of walk up, like as soon as he stops, kind of goes up to one of the locks and be like, oh, found it.
Thanks.
problem. Just put that thing away. Just put that thing away, and then start unlocking individual ones. Heal him. Help that guy. You owe him something.
Wait,
As I point to the guy with like a bleeding hand that's like a stump.
Stumpy. Stumpy.
You want me to kill him?
No! Heal him! Heal him!
You must speak more clearly.
Keep unlocking.
Well, I mean, you did undo his manacle.
Yes, he did.
Very effective.
He was very effective, but he would.
Are you not entertained? Throw beer at him.
I've had worse.
Just a flesh wound.
I'd throw beer at him? Okay. So I keep getting sidetracked.
I'm sorry, Arsene, you're not here.
So he's still bleeding out.
He's still bleeding out. I recommend you heal him while I keep unlocking everybody else.
They bandage him, they stabilize him.
Good.
Okay.
Understandably, he doesn't really want to be anywhere near you right now.
But he's also the paladin that could do it a bit easier, but yeah.
I don't think... I still have to touch him. With my hands.
With the sword away! With the sword away!
Oh, I should have done a sexual healing paladin.
Zip!
Oh. That was my other character. He only healed at brothels.
Yeah, I mean that could be your level 2 spell. Every time you heal with Cure Light Wounds, it plays Marvin Gaye.
I then had to roll for STDs. Sometimes my herpes would flare up.
Oof.
Yeah,
Anyway.
if anybody was expecting some sort of family entertainment, that's not what this is. There are
Called Tails and Ales for a reason.
that's why there are beers on the
There's
table.
beers on the table.
Just
We're-
one though, just one.
Some of us drive.
Yeah, we're responsible,
Exactly.
more or less.
We're not like
I'm not a surgeon.
we're not like the beer and board games people that just get wasted.
I don't think that's how that works.
Hold the hand to the stump. No, it doesn't work like that.
No.
I feel like at that point I would attempt to like spit on it and like try to tape it back on.
Yeah. You're good.
We'll give him a hook.
Okay,
He can be a pirate now.
we're gonna inject a little bit of plot into it, just a little bit, because I don't build too many rails because they're gonna go off. But I mean, the short form is every one of these. There's 2 out of the 5 guys that are here, and they're all guys that are reasonably, middle aged to 20s to middle age. Variety of backgrounds. There's a couple sailors. There's a blacksmith, a merchant, and one guy who claims to be some sort of scholar.
Hit. And the races all vary all over the darn place.
And we're gonna say that the guy who his hand got chopped off. Yeah, that was the blacksmith.
Aww.
Oh, look what you did!
It's okay. He can make a new hand.
A hook
Exactly.
of some description.
Oh. Let's stop. Let's not go down this far road anymore. Like every time I come out here, there's some rabbit hole I don't want to go down.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, every time there's one cringeworthy moment. But anyway, so
I apologize for cutting off his hand.
Hit a flip for that?
he doesn't. It doesn't have to fight.
Well, fuck you.
Apology not accepted. Okay.
Alright.
All right. So there's the scholar, the 2 sailors, the merchant, and the blacksmith.
Brimley the blacksmith.
It can be Brimley the blacksmith.
Could be.
Oh god, he's the villain now.
What have you done?
Yeah, and the hand.
I thought I was the one making all the enemies.
I gotta start writing some of this stuff down that you guys say. Anyway, the scholar is very appreciative. He's talking mostly to you right now.
Okay. Which is...
He's a little leery. It's
funny.
okay. He'll come around.
Because I'm like the 6'1"
Tiefling. Yeah, but you haven't chopped anybody's hands off.
True.
It was only one.
Do you talk like Batman? Are you Christian Bale? Because that would be an awesome
Secretly.
paladin.
I was originally going to go for the Judge Dredd Paladin, but that's kind of hard to play.
That is very hard to play.
You have to play in one city.
Yeah.
Or within one land.
Yeah.
You can't just enforce other cities' laws on
out of
other
the jurisdiction.
cities. Yeah.
No, completely understandable. But the scholar is thank you very much. They've kept me in prison for so long until they decided I had nothing left to tell them.
Tell who, what, and what information were they looking for? Like
The Iron Ring. They've been searching for some sort of tapestry.
I pull up the letter and I go, that thing, and then I say, I very kind of, just because I don't know what the heck's going on, I also point my ring and go, I don't know, what's...
He backs away. Again.
I got this as a kid.
You're not one of them.
I got this as a kid. I don't know what the heck it means.
Well, we're gonna work in with your backstory, and we're gonna decide exactly what the Iron Ring did with you.
Okay.
Because it's genius, and I'd really like to work that into your backstory.
Okay.
And we'll come up with a post about it on the page.
Okay.
But the he tells you that the Iron Ring, there's slavers all over the world.
Okay.
They go to faraway destinations and they capture people, and they mark their slaves with a ring.
Oh.
So
Why did my parents give me this?
his
Kind of hesitantly being like, that's a weird thing.
his guess is that you were sold to somebody at one point when you were younger.
Well, yeah, that's true. But, it then just has like a kind of a brief moment of just like, like the entire thing that he thought he was going to be doing has gone just completely the window then with that realization, and he just kind of gets really quiet. Just really quiet.
The scholar, he genuinely feels sorry for you. He feels bad. He feels like he's just kind of destroyed your whole world.
A little bit.
But he said, "Don't you want to hear about this tapestry they're looking for?"
Yes.
Don't you want to get back on the rails?
Keep talking.
It's said that the tapestry is a map, and it leads to a hidden treasure, a lost city of the Hataka. And there's only maybe one tapestry left in existence, and that's what Golthar is searching for.
The guy that was in the okay?
Yeah.
Like, I just kind of mutter that out loud and just kind of think, like...
A tapestry.
You were searching for that, but it was part of that...
Well, it really tied the room together.
This was no rug.
I didn't pee on it. That's over there.
Well, it's like a rug that people hang on the wall, isn't it? But
I mean, I guess it's that. I mean, you don't really usually write things on a rug, so.
Is it what?
Is it damask?
Only by flame and
Will the map lead the true way to the treasure? And at the end it says, drink more Ovaltine.
The scholar says, if you take me to a town called Threshold, which is but a day's journey hence to the west.
A day's journey.
All right, 2 days. We'll just have to go half as fast.
Let's do that. Let's figure out what the heck this whole thing's about. I look at the paladin and go, "You got anywhere else to be?"
No, I don't.
Gesturing comedically still, and you're probably still confusing you. Just come! Let's just stop.
I suppose we will tag along.
Alright. I started kind of questioning a few other people to know if anybody else is aware of what's going on, if they're all questioned similarly, or they were just brought along, or...
One guy got clubbed over the head.
Yep.
One guy had a lot of bills to pay, and they took him for his debts. And one guy... it's a long story, but it involves some animals.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if I like that guy.
No.
I saw enough of that at the circus.
He was a horse thief.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
That was not as bad as I thought.
It was not an unspeakable thing.
No, I like to. It's one of those games where you figure that if you don't say anything, it'll lead people.
Okay,
to
if he just says it involves some animals, I assume the worst. And because I will be like, I saw enough of that at the circus. I don't know if I like you.
No,
That was a circus act.
He was a circus act.
No, it wasn't a
What
circus
unspeakable
act,
things with animals?
It's not an act.
No, there's
Just some people.
Remember how I said rabbit holes? Let's not go down it.
Alright, we're backing away from that one.
Yeah, Wizards is never going to send us anything. Not ever. Not ever are they ever.
I'm still
ever.
shocked that technically Sean still says he would sponsor this after here. I guess we'll have to send him this stuff just to be like, Avalon Knights, this is what you're sponsoring.
No different than Critical Role. Critical Role goes the same way.
It's true. It's true.
They had a troll dick in a bag of holding for several sessions.
It's fair. Fair.
I guess, yeah, it's kind of true. There's never been a D&D game that hasn't really gone this way at some point.
That's a lie, but...
Unless...
A buddy of mine killed when we were DMing when we were 9 years old. He killed a dragon by stabbing it in the nuts. That's where he wanted to kill it.
I've definitely been in a group that was not as goofy, but I was only for like one specific campaign.
Serious?
This one campaign was really well written. The one guy was DMing it had like written like an incredibly detailed amount of stuff, and we were just like, all right.
And then you go off the rails.
Yeah,
Well, we went off the rails in the other campaign.
The
other campaign went off the rails.
That's
when we did the all random one, and then there was some real dumb stuff, like our paladin getting beaten in a bar fight by a barbarian lady and then raped. But anyway.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that went dark.
Yep.
Yeah, I promise you that I'm not going to do that to
No.
you guys.
No, that'd be
maybe the dwarf.
Unless chat says otherwise.
Maybe the dwarf.
Now, that's the thing. You're not doing it, but now we have this. This is a bad influence.
Why? Because he has to
And a
sing
great
Brave New
influence.
World?
There we go.
Wonderful.
Twitch plays D&D.
Whole new world.
Yeah.
Twitch plays D&D, yeah. I watched Twitch plays Pokemon just for a few minutes.
That's how this goes.
I saw how it goes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it gets darker.
Yeah.
See, there it goes.
There it goes. Yep. Delay.
Chat is starting with the rape jokes.
Yep.
All right, let's get away from them.
Getting away from them. So that means that anybody that wants to come with, that would be fine.
So it's adventuring time.
Yeah,
Things adventuring time. I have no idea where the halfling is or the dwarf, but I'm hoping.
Hopefully, they will show up again in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
But the halfling will probably show back up at some point. But I mean, the main things to take from this is you guys killed a bunch of guards who were slavers and deserved to die.
Absolutely.
They're horrible people.
Absolutely.
And you freed their slaves.
Yes, free.
Yeah, and you are journeying. You are journeying with most of them. Some of them, understandably, don't want to go.
Of course.
But you are going to a town called Threshold, which is 2 days' journey to the west.
Okay.
1 day if you walk normal speed. And there is no really good booze left because the dwarf drank it all. There's going to be some treasure. You did find the note.
I did find the note.
And we'll get into some more of your backstory a little bit later.
And I don't want more booze because I'm still hungover from the other night.
Yeah, you don't handle liquor well.
No, I figured that out rather quickly. I want more, but I don't handle it well.
Okay,
Yeah, last time was...
I feel like we should rest.
I really want to rest. I'm still...
Yeah, you don't have to go anywhere yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just setting it up that there's a town to the west that's 2 days' journey.
2 days is a long time.
Yeah.
You know, you could theoretically...
Especially after this ordeal.
Yeah.
You could theoretically take care of the corpses and
Yep.
bury the bartender.
Bury the bartender and rest and.
We bury him under the bar. Where
Right
he
where
would
that
have where he would have wanted to be.
You can draw a tombstone there if you like. There's markers over there. That won't really show up very well.
Get it?
No. That's a really, really, really bad tombstone, but
Oh my god.
I can erase it. Go nuts.
Wait, wasn't he hiding like under the bar?
At
Like
one
some-
point.
At one point.
There is a little hidey hole under there.
Oh.
But I
let's put
wouldn't
him in-
have discovered such a thing.
Probably not. I mean, you could try to dig, you may find it kind of by accident.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, it's not like it was a big secret. It's just a kind of like a. There's nothing really. But
I just realized this is the weirdest
Do you
shadow
wanna-
ever.
We're gonna
'cause-
put him in the hidey hole. That way he can be a part of the bar.
Yeah.
The next people
I
that
just-
own it will wonder what that smell is.
Also wonder why there's still a shadow of the bartender left with X's in his eyes.
It might scrub off.
We'll have to put this on the wall so you guys can look at it during future sessions. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it on the fridge for you.
On the fridge?
I'm going to put it. It's going on the fridge. I'm going to put a little gold star on there, and I'm going to talk about how proud I am of you guys
Wow.
for making
I
it.
love me some gold stars.
I feel so proud.
And important.
Thanks, Papa.
It's not the final product. It's the effort that matters.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like a C- in the way of everything else, but I mean, this is real special.
Okay.
I mean,
Is there anything else you guys want to do here? Because I mean,
I feel like
you wanna-
other than resting.
yeah,
I
resting
wanna
will be the
rest.
biggest thing. I'm also injured, so I want to look after my wounds and heal up and get my spells back.
and we'll say, I mean, every time. I think we're just going to work at it this way. Every time there's a chance for treasure. Every time you kill a guy,
Okay.
you search his body. There's a chance for treasure every time you search for something and find it. So we'll say that the hidey hole had something as well.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll update it on the page, and you guys can split it up that way,
Okay.
amicably, without arguing. I'm sure. I get the suit of armor. I get the magic ring. As long as it's not class related, there will be a problem.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so we heal. Back up to 8, and I get my spells back.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Okay, and there was your pick of the rooms because there's nobody else staying here.
exactly.
So the next day you can start making the journey to Threshold if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
So Threshold is a much smaller town. It's maybe about 5,000 people. It's at the junction of 3 smaller rivers flowing from the mountains.
Okay.
So 2 smaller rivers flowing.
Do you want to draw this?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to decide how much I really want to rip off from old TSR modules. But the idea is it's on a bigger river that's joined by a smaller river, and it's flowing from the north to the south. So if you take this river far enough to the south, you'll get to the coast in Specularum, which is where you guys started out.
Okay.
Right, in the prequel
The
episode.
prequel episode.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like a logging town more than anything. That's where it is. If you're going through Threshold, you're going into the wilderness to carve out a territory for your family, or you're an explorer or some kind of an adventurer, or maybe you're making the dangerous trade route, taking the dangerous way up to one of the countries to the farther north.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a frontier town.
It is a
But
frontier town.
it's starting to get a little bigger. It's starting to get a little bit more well known.
Okay.
Okay. So.
So this is where the guy is from. He leads you to where the scholar takes you to where his family home. They're very happy to see him. They thought they'd never see him again. He was basically abducted in the middle of the night, and they're very happy to see him.
Yep.
And in the course of the journey and in the course of the night, he regales you with tales of the Traldar, the Tralladara, who became the Traldar, I believe, and the Hitaka, which were the 2 ancient races of Karamikos, which is the land that you're in. And the Hataka vanished thousands of years ago. They used to rule over the Traldar, or the Traladara. I'm gonna have to look that up again because it's been a while. But they vanished thousands of years ago, and no one knows whatever happened to them, and basically left them to the mercy of an invading Knoll army. And I'm really just ripping off the entire history of this. It's going to be very difficult to separate it at one point, but I can just say that we're playing an adventure called Night's Dark Terror. Look it up. It's one of the greatest ones ever. I'm having to modify it a little bit to suit our purposes and to avoid any surprises later on. But he can tell you pretty much anything about the history of Keramikos. He just can't tell you what this map or what this tapestry looks like. He just knows that there's a magical tapestry. Golthar is trying to find it so that he can loot the ancient city of the Hataka.
Okay. Well, that's... let's be able to write a story about that. So... why don't we... I'd definitely be all for trying to figure out a way to get there and figure out what we can about that. Kind of follow some steps and see if we can get ahead of him or make our way there.
Well, he does say that there's a few things that he held back in the torture and the interrogation that might be of use to you.
Okay. Well, I'll take any information I can get.
He knows that there's a homestead out in the middle of...
Very nice.
In the middle of the wilderness. That's where he once saw a tapestry that matched the description of that Golthar was giving, but he never actually told them for fear of the family's lives. He didn't want them to actually have to face any threats because of him, so he had a powerful incentive to not say anything, which is why I'm going to say that a frail old man. Actually, I guess I said he was in his 40s, didn't I? Yeah, so middle-aged man.
Middle-aged. It's so old for this time, but yeah.
It works.
Yeah, but he can give you directions to them, and he can tell you how to get there. And essentially, he can tell you what it looks like, but he has no idea what all's on it. Just that it's supposedly the key to finding out the next place that you have to go.
I asked to see if there's if you know that information, if you could get some sort of that information either like written down on a map or something like that, or if you want to come with us.
He wants no part of traveling.
I didn't think so.
He just wants to stay with his family, but he'll write out a map for you. He'll tell you where it is.
Perfect.
He'll give you all the details.
Perfect.
It's a place called Suskin.
Okay. All right, Tin Man. I keep calling between different names between you, Mountain Man, Tin Man, and Holy Man. I keep going between the three kind of at will. Say, I think we found our next destination.
Well, the nice thing about Threshold is, before you guys leave it, you're going to be level 2.
Fantastic. Woo! Also, there are any places like for like a market or anything like that?
Oh yeah, you can get pretty much any basic supplies you can get here. Anything you'd need in the course of an average day. Anything you'd need for. This is a place where people go to rest and resupply, so that they can go out and loot dungeons.
Perfect.
And travel into the wilderness and kill monsters and.
Convenient. It's an adventuring town. All right, let's do it.
If I had money.
And there are all kinds of
Paudinarum
away.
Tin Man, away we must.
No money has I.
All right.
Just remember what he looks like. He's got the long ears. He's got the horns. He's got the tiefling tail.
Yeah.
And he's got the reddish skin. Is it?
It's like maroon. Yeah, it's like a maroon. So, like a deep red. Yeah.
So he's calling you Tin Man, I'm assuming, because you wear armor.
I also call him Mountain Man because he's huge. I also call him Holy Man because he's a paladin, and he obviously thinks a lot about his god. I also might sometimes call him Gambling Man when it's convenient.
So you're more than welcome to come up with a nickname, or have Twitch do it. It's up to you. See what
what would you
can use it to get revenge on people? Actually, Tin Man's not that horrible. But
No.
It's not deserving of revenge.
And realistically, the only thing you can do with that is to go, like, racist to a degree. I feel like if I'm calling out his skin color.
Well, you don't have to call it his skin color. You can make fun of him for all sorts of things. He's a circuit.
Yeah.
Basically a circus freak.
Let's find you some more ale.
McMuffin no?
It's been a couple days, but
Okay, so you can use it. You can use your time in this town to resupply.
Yep.
And we'll say that you can find somebody to teach you the finer points of the next level as well if you need.
All right. Yeah, if there's a bard in their local inn or something, that'd be fantastic.
We're not. There used to be an old rule that you had to get to a place of safety to train and level up. But
Yeah.
we're not going to go full out. We're just going to say that you have to be someplace reasonably safe to level up too.
All right. Well, I purchased a new dagger. I do just also because it's also gonna be really, really fun. I do give you a bit of money to gamble with because I still have a rather fat purse that I keep close to me.
You guys do have money as well, but we just haven't assigned it yet.
Well, his origin story is that he gambled it all away.
Yeah.
So.
But you looted some stuff off of the course. We just haven't figured out how much you guys found yet.
That's true.
Balls.
I probably didn't go after too much gold anyway because I've got enough of it. And I'm just like, I'm fine. Ned just isn't greedy.
Yeah,
He doesn't really know what he's doing yet, but adventure sounds fun.
Is there anything else you guys want to look for in this town? Because we'll deal with the experience. Obviously, you guys are level 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll deal with money and equipment. Like anything special? Later, but is there anything you guys want to do in this town?
Like, short of that, I don't want to drink anymore, even if you shove it in my face. I'm shuddering at the scent of it, because last time I just got destroyed. I mean,
Finding this tapestry.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't have much buy-in to this. This is your backstory, after all.
Where else were we gonna go? Pretty.
See, this is where it goes off the rail.
Who says we are going anywhere?
Ask your god man. I don't know.
It's alright. No, I have like I had to come up with like 6 or 7 different hooks because I had no idea which one you guys were going to bite on.
I suppose.
You don't have to go off into the woods looking for the ancient city of the Hitaka.
Yeah.
I got nothing else going for me right now.
We're just not buying this tapestry deal. It's just...
Well, you gonna go then?
It's not in the coin, I suppose.
Well... Let me get out the book. Because this is effectively going back to the drawing board.
Actively hating our DM. Oops.
No, there's a flow chart in here. It's great. Alright, so you're in Threshold. You want nothing to do with it. Awesome.
Well, I ask you then where else you want to go, because...
You said we were going to get some money from the other encounter,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
It depends on what you want to look for, and we can talk about that later if you want. But we don't have to. We don't necessarily have to do it on stream. You can always find the best gossip at the brothel.
Yes.
Just say. Why do you always recommend the brothel?
Last time there was a brothel, it was a gay brothel, and it nearly got me caught. So no.
Wasn't gay.
Okay.
It was just men that worked there.
Okay. Fair.
It's your best bet for finding out about the tapestry.
No tapestry.
Oh, I love
I'll
it.
consider
This
it.
does not suit me.
Well, you're more than welcome to. If you guys want an adventure hook, you're more than welcome to go and listen for rumors.
I do also want to. I also want to see if I can find, if there's any, like once again, any local tiefling collective in the town to see if I can still find my parents, even though now I'm kind of all confused about it, but I still want to see them, figure what's going on. It's been 8 years.
Make a... trying to think of the right... Just see your character sheet for a quick sec?
Sure. I was able to grab it and throw it off the table.
Very nice.
No worries. Sorry, what just happened?
Was the brothel in an airplane hangar called the cockpit?
Well played, sir. Well played.
I like hookers, okay. I'm reading that off of chat. My God, my wife's watching.
Oh,
Anyway.
good. Okay, so being
None of us are ever running for public office. It's
No.
never happening.
No, it's really not.
I just made that decision right then and there. So what were you going to say?
We are in the city. I attempt to look for a field of flowers. I'm assuming are we in like seasonal?
It's in the summertime.
Okay. Yes.
Say early summer.
I need to seek out some flowers.
Yeah, you can find it. You find it clearing off to the side.
Fantastic.
Your task is going to take a little bit longer because
Yes.
you're trying to find an enclave of tieflings, which
Yes.
there are none in this city. But
Apparently tieflings don't like to go adventuring much.
There aren't too many of us, generally.
not here. Not only that, you don't find anybody that even, everybody just, there's nobody that looks at you with even a hint of really recognition like they've ever seen a tiefling before. Everybody's got that same incredulous stare, what's that? Oh, what's that? Look at his horns, look at his tail. They're just kind of whispering. It's stuff you've gotten your entire life.
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah. And meanwhile, you're in the field of flowers.
Fantastic. I get on one knee and start praying to my deity.
So
In my
whole-
task of leveling up.
a whole new world just starts coming.
No,
just echoing.
That's only when he lays on hands.
That's okay.
Yes.
Not when he prays. Let's read.
This is more like a be our guest sort of.
Because now I have to swear my oath. Oh.
At second level, you do that?
Yep.
I thought it was at third. Okay.
I think third I get spell casting. I don't know. It's telling me at level 2 I pull it.
Okay. What kind of oath are you taking?
We are doing an oath of vengeance.
Oh yeah. What are you vengeancing on? Vengeancing. It's a word now.
Vengeancing. Which of the many backstories was I going to go with?
You give it some thought for a second.
Yes.
We'll cut right over.
We will.
Meanwhile,
Yep.
with Legios
Yep.
walking through town, being stared at and whispered about.
Okay.
Oh, how do I figure out my hit points?
Well, there's two ways. Either you can go old school and you can blindly roll it, or you can take the average roll for your hit points and just add your con.
Okay.
So you have a D10, right? Or is it a D8?
D10?
D10.
Probably
so
D10.
you can take the average roll for that, which I believe is, I think you round down, so it'd be 6 plus
Okay.
your con. What's your
So
constitution?
13, so Motto 1.
Motto 1. So you can take the 7 hit points, or you can roll and maybe get 10.
Let's do the average. Let's be lame.
Well, it really sucks when you just keep rolling
So that's
ones.
what, 6?
Yeah. So 6 plus 1 would be 7.
Would 6 be the average?
Yeah, I think so.
5, 6?
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's Miller Road. Call her 7.
We'll just call it 6.
6?
Because you've got 10
Wait,
plus.
6 plus 1, so 7. Shave.
Okay.
Fantastic.
We'll figure out you'll tell us what your oath is going to be. That can be what we end the stream on, I
Yes.
suppose. Legios?
Well, if that's the case, I just keep getting the whispers and everything like that, and I'm just kind of done with that. I go see if I can find a tavern, and basically kind of sit down, just, like one with another bard, probably performing or something like that, and I just kind of sit down and see if I can kind of take it in and see what's going on. And does somebody have players? I don't remember. I think I have to take something similar here if I go to a bar. If I go to bard level 2,
Player's handbook. Oh, you have to choose your school.
I have to choose my school.
38-second lag. That's most unfortunate.
That is. That's
38-second lag time.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that happens sometimes, unfortunately. That's Twitch.
Oh, that's all right.
It happens. At least it's not the chunks like it was happening.
Does it give us a censor button? Can we just like bleep things out?
Unfortunately, no. Once it has left, it is on the intranets.
That's right.
Yeah. Because at that point, it has uploaded to Twitch's end. They're just encoding it. Alright, well, my oath of vengeance.
All right. Who are you avenging on?
Through unknown forces, my love was taken away from me, who I'm attempting to reclaim.
Okay.
But I need to seek out these men that denied me, as it was a forbidden love.
Were they in an ancient valley of Minnetonka? Is that where they are? No, I wouldn't do that. So your oath of vengeance is to seek out these guys that took your lost love?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. This is gonna be like, this is like an episode of like this is gonna be like an episode of like BoJack Horseman, because now it's gonna be like all super somber. Because then after taking that in, kind of realizing what's going on, talking with the bard a bit, he realizes that he wants to know more. There's lots of knowledge that had never been a part of. Obviously, growing up where he like being in the circus for 8 years and being away from so many things, that he basically seeks out more knowledge and enters the school of lore, and wants to know more about this tapestry. Goes back to the scholar, goes to if there's any library or other scholarly things, and just starts poring over it.
Okay.
To figure out what the heck the thing is about his tapestry, what it all could mean with his parents, with his ring, everything, and it just very, very, very quiet about it.
Okay. So in taking the oath of vengeance, and
At least it seems to want to go. It might be the next level. I'll have to check. I don't have an actual player's handbook.
I have a player's handbook here.
Yeah.
Let's check.
Ursan took my player's handbook.
I know. And I was gonna
Share
borrow it for Sunday, but
I like how we're not playing with the rules. Actually, hang on. Let me. Won't be needing this anymore.
the ancient texts.
Just blow the dust off of it. So for a paladin,
I want to say I get no, because level 3 I think it's oath now, and then I get a fighting style for 3, because I get spell casting now. I think.
I don't know. I was playing a rogue for so long. Rogue and a monk. Your sacred oath. So, yeah, you get at second level. You take your fighting style, spell casting, and divine smite.
So my oath is on my next one.
Yeah, you choose your sacred oath at level 3.
Not that really seems to make a change mechanically.
Well, there's a bunch of things you'll have to look up. I'm sure.
Yeah, I get spells and stuff now.
Actually, let's look up the bard too, because you don't choose your bard college until level 3.
Really? I thought it was level 2.
Level 2, you get Jack of all trades and Song of Rest. Isn't this the most exciting part of streaming D&D?
Totally.
I know, leveling up and
Either way, I think we're nearly at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we are.
So we should probably wrap her up. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks again for stopping by. Tune in 2 weeks as we return for episode 3 of Edmonton Tales and Ales. Hopefully we'll have the rest of our party at that time.
Yep.
But either way, it is wonderful. Thanks again for GM and Kelly.
Thank you.
On the Twitter page, we'll be putting up the links to the Facebook group, because it seems like we'll be running a couple polls and some stuff for naming a few things. So feel free to stop on by. Once again, see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks for coming out.
Hey guys.